This school year, I had the privilege of teaching an AP psychology class to high school students, which was both challenging and very enlightening. I learned a lot during my time teaching. This is the teacher book. Let me show y'all this book. This book is really thick. And one of the things I learned in teaching this class is how similar to this book it is. This is my Bible. Look how small it is. And sometimes people are, if you're a Christian, you can be afraid or reluctant when it comes to the topic of psychology. Because it almost feels like it's a taboo thing to explore. But I equate psychology, the study of the human mind and behavior, to the same way we study material, to the same as sciences like geology, archaeology, astronomy. It's the study of the things that God created. We're just unpacking and putting words around the things that God made. We're not creating things, we're just studying it. And it's interesting to me that look at how thin this book is. And this book has the same principles as this book. But this book, as well as multiple others, comes with experiments and years of study and documentation, and again, wrapping Western words and concepts around things that were like our ancient truths. So I wanted to show you and kind of break down the wall a little bit between these two worlds. They're not two different worlds. The Bible and psychology are not two different spaces. Now, much like anything, it depends on who has it in their hands. Psychology, the study of the mind, behavior, all that, that can be just as twisted and evil as when this book is in the wrong hands. So it's not so much about what, but sometimes the who behind the what. So I will give you an example of something that is very similar that as I was teaching the AP psychology class, I was like, oh my gosh, the Bible says some of the very same things. So I'll give you an example. The term that they came up with is called rational emotive behavioral therapy. Okay. This helps people deal with irrational thinking. And here are the ways in which this sort of therapy works. This is how this intervention works. Number one, they do some thought stopping. Thought stopping is, let me just grab the book all the way over here. Thought stopping is when the client hears an irrational thought, the therapist yells stop. Reframing, the therapist guides the client, leading him or her to look at the situation from a more positive angle. And then lastly, disputing, the therapist shows the client that his or her beliefs are irrational by offering evidence or reasoning against them.